Bill Gates once gave a talk at a high school where he introduced 10 pieces of life advice. Among them was the following. Life isn't fair. Don't think that you have bad luck or that the world is a bad place. Accept reality for what it is. I guess Bill Gates has answered one of life's toughest questions. Why is life so unfair? Don't wonder why life is unfair or have hope that maybe, in the end, it'll work out in your favor. One way to make life easier and better is to not think about things that won't ever happen. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Thursday, September 26th was You Go Girl by Iori with Nason. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. It's difficult to try to find an answer to a difficult question, but it's foolish to refuse to accept an answer that's already been given to you. Let me start today by telling you how to tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 80.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's random quiz will take home an exclusive Polaroid photo of Zea. We're also going to be having a special song for you, so stay tuned. And also today, it's time for another Kevin's Music Diary. Stay with me to find out which song of which singer I'll be performing live for you today. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with two songs. What is Love by XOK and Look at Me by Jewelry. What is Love by XOK and Look at Me by Jewelry. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. The C from Philippines. Hello, this is my first time messaging here. I hope you read this. I'm reading it right now. I love Zea so much, especially your song Phoenix and Ghost of Wind. Kevin Oppa, could you play? Thanks and have a nice day. You too. Candy from Hong Kong. Hello, Kevin Oppa. I would like to request Bittersweet by Super Junior. I love the song so much. The lyrics is so good. By the way, I'm going to Korea with my mom next month. Very exciting. Kim Min Min from China. Hello, Kevin Oppa. I hope Oppa can play Watch Out. I would like to hear Oppa. Please, please, please. Jenny from Taiwan. Hi, Kevin. I hear you day by day. It's my favorite time. Really enjoy your Hot Beat. And first song request is 서인국, No Matter What. Thank you. Phoebe from China. First, Kevin Oppa, have a good dream. 오빠, 나랑 결혼해줄래? Would you marry me? 부끄러워요. Today my request is 결혼해줄래 by 이승기. And my Hot Beat friends, take care and wish you wonderful love. I'm very tired, so good night. Good night. Thanks for sharing, guys. Let's listen to some of your request songs. Bittersweet by Super Junior. You've just heard Bittersweet by Super Junior. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set it to auto login. So if you haven't got it, everybody, get it now! If you're joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the On Air button or download the Arirang Cast. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments, please. I'll be playing more music for you now. Here is No Matter What by 서인국. Discover the meaning behind lyrics on More Than Words. 이거 나랑 헤어질 때 뿌렸던 건데. She was wearing that the day we broke up. A girl passes by me on the street wearing the same perfume as my ex-girlfriend. And suddenly, the memories all come rushing back to me. It's still hard for me to even think about her face. 이번 역은 홍대 입구역입니다. 내리실 문은 왼쪽입니다. This stop is Hongik University, line number 2. The doors are on your left. I wake up on the subway to the sound of an announcement, and the first thing I see is someone wearing her favorite shirt. My heart pounds at the thought that it might be her, and sweat drips down my back. But then I see that person next to me is not to her. She's just wearing the same shirt. I was so surprised that I missed my stop. I try to force myself to forget her and erase all the traces of her from my life. But once in a while, the memories pop out at me and pierce my heart. I'm still recovering from a breakup so harsh, it's hard for me to even see her in my mind. The song we heard on tonight's More Than Words was It's Hard to Face You by Busker Busker. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for our foreign listeners. Have you ever had an experience of thinking about an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend after smelling their perfume on someone else on the street? They say that the five senses, the sense of smell, leaves the longest impression on the brain. This is why other smells like the smell of the ocean or smell of your mother's perfume can bring back old memories. With just one smell, we can become suddenly happy or suddenly sad. This is a situation in Busker Busker's song, It's Hard to Face You, which is about a guy who can escape his memories of his ex-girlfriend because of little things that make him remember her. Busker Busker is a 3-member band with Chang Bum-jun on guitar and vocals, Brad on the drums, and Kim Hyung-tae on bass. They debuted after being the runner-up on Superstar K Season 3. The song was originally written for their first album, released in March 2013, but was taken out because it didn't match the overall theme of spring. They released the song as they wrapped up their promotions for their first song. The music and lyrics were written by Chang Bum-jun. I'll be playing more music for you. Here is I Miss You by Tesabiye, featured by Once Again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Let me introduce tonight's guest of honor. If he were a scientist, he would be like a Nobel Prize winning physicist, Albert Einstein. Just as the world of physics would be different without Einstein, the world of jazz would be completely different without this artist. Amazing stage presence, fantastic instrumentals, a unique voice, and an ability to lead a band. He is a pioneer of jazz. Today, we'd like to pay tribute to this great singer, Louis Armstrong. Woo! On Kevin's Music Diary, I'll be introducing you to my favorite artists and singing their songs for you live. Today, I'd like to introduce you to the artist Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong was born in 1900 in a poor family living in New Orleans, USA. Louis began to work as a young boy, but his financial situation didn't get any better. When he was 11, he dropped out of school and started on the bad track. But that actually was a blessing in disguise. He learned to play the cornet in a boy's home and drew attention with his talent, which grew even more impressive when he switched to trumpet at the age of 13. After becoming popular in his band, he created his own bands Hot 5 and Hot 7 in 1925. He began on the road to success. The records featuring his bands are still considered to be some of the best in jazz history. Armstrong had many hit records, including Stardust, What a Wonderful World, When the Saints Go Marching In, etc. All of those songs, the song I'll sing for you live today is What a Wonderful World. Yes, I'll be performing Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World, in my own voice for you now. Not Louis Armstrong, my voice. All right.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
That was me singing What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. Thank you very much, guys, for listening me singing Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful World. In 1964, Armstrong knocked the Beatles off the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart with Hello Dolly, which gave the 63-year-old performer in U.S. record as the oldest artist to have the #1 song. Armstrong was exceptional in his vocal color, his technique, and his emotions, and was a huge influence on the jazz genre. He is particularly remembered for his contribution to making solos an important part of jazz, and for being the first jazz singer to use the scat technique. That's all for tonight's Kevin's Music Diary. I'll be back next week with another live performance. Exciting, isn't it? Alrighty, yo. Here is one song before we close Kevin's Music Diary. Sir Duke by 박예담. Random quiz. Today's winner will receive an exclusive Polaroid photo of Zea. Here's the question. In baseball, the candidate score is a score of 8 out of 7. Which leads to the most exciting baseball games. In soccer, the score of 3-2 is named after this person, who is a legendary soccer player. What is the name of this player? Number 1, Park Ji-sung. Number 2, Pele. Number 3, Kim Dong-jun. Let me repeat that for you. In baseball, the candidate score is a score of 8-7, which leads to the most exciting baseball games. In soccer, the score of 3-2 is named after this person, who is a legendary soccer player. What is the name of this player? Number 1, Park Ji-sung. Number 2, Pele. Number 3, Kim Dong-jun. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. While you're doing that, I would like to play one song for you. Rose by Ihai. Rose by Ihai. I'm going to repeat the quiz one last time for those of you who are just joining us or haven't figured out yet. Oh no. In baseball, the candidate score is a score of 8-7, which leads to the most exciting baseball games. In soccer, the score 3-2 is named after this person, who is a legendary soccer player. What is the name of this player? Number 1, Park Ji-sung. Number 2, Pele. And number 3, Kim Dong-jun. Here's a hint. This person was born in Brazil. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Kim Dong-jun! We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win an exclusive Polaroid photo of Zea. Let's listen to one more music. Before we continue, Sad Song by Taewon. It's already time to wrap up part 1 of Hotbeat, but I'll be coming back in second half. I'll let you to listen 2 songs, Crazy of You by Hyorin and Someday by Cho Sung-mo. Alright, see you guys in second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hotbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hotbeat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hotbeat. That was Memory by FD Island. Let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. We will listen to 기억 by G.I. and Get Up by Evil before coming back with Big Shot on Culture Code.
Coming to you directly from the top of the charts. This is a hot one. Check it out.
The world comes together through culture.
With me, Big Shot,
Culture Code.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm pretty sure yesterday our listeners and fans had a really good time. And I know they'll be laughing through the radio.
I had a hard time on the Culture Code yesterday.
But that's what's fun with the radio, you know?
It is.
Make people, happy. That's why I love radio, just make people happy.
I love radio too, but yesterday was a little bit difficult for me to just continue with the Culture Code.
It's okay, bro.
But you got the topic for the thing, the idol type thing.
Soon I will come out with something else again and make you happy.
I'm just worried. Today's topic. What's our today's topic?
Today's topic is pretty good.
Pretty good?
It's about dating in Korea. Just dating. I'm not gonna ask you questions. Okay.
All right.
Today we're gonna talk about things related in dating in Korea.
Okay, dating Korea.
Because the dating culture in Korea might be a little different than in the States and stuff like that. So when it comes to dating Korea, first you should find a date, right? Like you can't date by yourself.
Yeah.
So, in Korea, one of the most popular ways to, the university students actually, to find a date is doing this thing called meeting.
Meeting.
You heard, right? It's like a group blind date. Mm-hmm. And usually, one male and one female gather their friends.
Friends, yes.
And it can be like 4 males, 4 females. Or it can be 5 to 5, 8 to 8. Well, depends like how big the event is. Mm-hmm. So, they usually organize these events in restaurants, bars, pubs, coffee shops, So, since it is a group blind date, males and females, they don't know who's coming to the place. But sometimes, males and... Oh, you like you don't know.
No, I heard.
like you don't know, huh?
No,
like you never been to, right? Okay.
No, I heard.
I'm just kidding, kid. It's so much fun. But sometimes males and female meeting organizers,
Okay.
they interchange pictures before, then, but usually you don't know who's gonna come. Now, one of the most funniest and interesting ways to match partners, I think this was kind of very interesting for me when I first did the meetings for the first time. Before you go, before you enter the event zone, you put one of your personal belongings to this box. It can be like a key holder, it can be a phone. So, but the girls or the male doesn't know what's inside. Later, the organizer gives you the box and they say pick whatever. So, for example, if I'm a girl and you put your cell phone in it, and I randomly pick your cell phone, you're gonna be my partner for that day.
For that day.
For the event. I thought that's a brilliant idea. Because you're not giving no advantage to anyone to pick whatever. You make sure you do the random thing.
This is random pick.
Yeah. Now, have you done any meeting?
Not like this though. Like the reason I didn't actually know this, putting all the belongings like into a box thing and just isn't this the 소개팅? Isn't meeting and 소개팅 is different?
No, 소개팅 is just a blind date.
Just a blind
Like one-on-one.
One-on-one.
Meeting
Oh, so
is in
meeting is
group.
like a group
Yeah.
blind date.
Yeah. 소개팅 is a one-on-one.
Because I've
If you go to 소개팅, you have to be very, you have to research a lot before you say that you're gonna go out.
so like
No, I'm
the
just
place,
kidding.
the place,
No, no.
the food. What do
Who's gonna come out?
I see.
That was a joke, man. You're supposed to laugh.
No, I was kind
You
of
lost the
confused.
timing right there.
And I was kind of confused between the 소개팅 and meeting.
소개팅 is for one blind date. Meeting is for whatever. And then in Korea also we have the thing called 선.
선.
You heard about
yes,
선, right?
선 is okay.
It's like a blind date, but arranged by parents most of the times. Or even they have the wedding companies that they do the blind date thing. But this is a very serious date, where both are like really eager to meet somebody to get married. right away. Usually my age, now people are asking for that.
Do a lot of 선.
I'm okay. I'm still young. I'm not gonna go for a son. Come on. No dad, no mom. I'm still cool, okay? Anyhow, of course. Then we have the brave one types.
Bravo types, okay.
Those one who challenge random people in the street.
Oh, so hunting?
That's how you call it, right? In Korea? That's the brave ones.
So they just
You got the hearts for it? Just go and talk and if the
get
girl
their,
say
get their
yes.
phone number, huh?
Yeah. But a lot of Koreans do it. I didn't know.
Because our 숙소, our apartment is near Hongdae. When we go to coffee shop or just grab a drink or something, on a street, there's a lot of people. There's Hongdae 놀이터,
Yeah, the
which
park.
is the Hongdae playground.
Yeah.
Hongdae Park, I should
Yeah.
say. There's a lot of students, Hongik University students, just hang around there, just sit there for chat or wait for a friend. And I saw a few people.
You
asking
saw
for
or you
num-
did?
I saw.
안 걸리네?
saw.
Okay. Oh, you just saw.
Few guys asking numbers to random girls, and I was like, "Wow, what a brave person." I mean,
Yeah. Should I try? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But
no, I think you should just.
I'm too
try.
old for Hongdae though. Hongdae, there's a lot of young kids.
Young kids.
I should go to Itaewon.
Itaewon.
Itaewon's my level age, I think.
I see.
Different places with different.
So how would you go? Okay, let's say, today is your day, young. Let's say, okay, let's say your ideal type girl walks by.
Yeah.
Okay, and
What
Go.
I do?
Yeah,
I
what do
just
you
go
do?
straight forward.
and then.
I say.
What do you say? What do
I
you
say?
say?
Hey, I'm sorry, but can I
Okay,
get-
I'll be
Like,
that
hey,
lady.
Hey, what's
Hey.
up? Hi. I'm sorry, but can I get your number?
Excuse me?
Can I get your number, please?
Why?
Because I think you're looking good, and I kind of felt like I really wanted to know you a little better. I'm not a bad person. If it's okay, you can just go. But if you maybe have a chance, just leave me your number and just go. And
Nice.
we have a. That's me.
Okay, so 010. Wow, you have skills.
No, I don't.
Nice.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
Hey.
That's how.
Music break. Music break.
Music
Music break.
Love
Oh.
Coach by Zaya.
Come on, let's go.
Got you. Love Coach by Zaya.
Yes, sir. Okay. Now, if
Okay.
you got your date, there are certain things that you should know if you're dating in Korea.
Yep.
The first one, I like to call it PDA. You heard of PDA?
PDA.
Public displays of affection. You know,
PDA. Okay.
yeah, that's how we
All
call
right.
it.
All right.
Okay, here in Korea, actually, it's not open as it may be in other parts of the country. Because, you know, the younger generation mentality is undergoing to a change right now. However, Korea still are not open to this. So even something as a simple hugging and, you know, stuff that sometimes maybe a bit, you know, awkward than it used to be, like in Korea. So in subway stations,
Yep.
you might be told to chill out, no, if you're being too affectionately touchy and lovey-dovey, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, holding hands and linking arms are very common. It's
That's-
okay.
yes.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But if it gets a little, you know,
Deeper.
deeper,
Deeper.
you gotta chill out. You know, in Korea we still have that little different culture, so you can do it where there's nobody, you know, looking at you. But
Looking at you.
don't do that on a park, you know,
Park.
a subway, you know.
Have you done that?
Say what? Oh,
Have you done that in public before?
sometimes.
Ooh,
really?
the deeper version or the lighter version?
Come on, Kevin. I'm 31. I did a lot of stuff. I'm old enough. Yeah. You, no. You're still young. Stay there. Okay. Now,
All right.
next one. If you're dating in Korea, you should be ready for the couple-related stuff. Because couple culture in Korea is huge, you know?
Huge.
Like, if you're here with your Korean girlfriend or boyfriend, and, like, if you wear these kind of things, it's kind of like declaring to the people, like, oh, she's mine or he's mine, right?
Yep.
The most common ones, I think, are the couple shirts.
Couple
They have the
shirts.
same logos or the same colors. So also, many people try, you know, the couple shoes, the couple hats, couple watch, stuff like that. It's a pretty fun culture, I think, if it's not too, like, exaggerated. You know, you kind of stress, you know. Because, I mean, it's kind of cute, you know, seeing couples enjoying the
Yep.
same stuff.
Yep.
But this also means that you have to come into an agreement with your partner with the personal likings. Because maybe your girl likes to wear, like, green shaded whatever shoes, but you don't like. Then that can become an argument. So, you know, you gotta come into a little. But even that I envy, you know, sometimes.
Sometimes.
But, so, Kevin, have you ever tried a couple things? Like
No,
when you had a
actually.
girlfriend before?
No.
Really?
Like I think in Korea, they the most common, like you said, couple shirts and also ring.
yeah.
Couple rings.
Couple rings,
Yeah,
yeah.
with the initials on it.
Yeah. Like, if you don't give them on a certain anniversary, they get, like, all,
But
like, mad and stuff.
I heard this couple, one couple. Now they're broke up, but guy actually did a tattoo of her
Oh.
girlfriend's face.
I have friends like that.
Really? And they
And
they broke up.
they had
and-
to change the shape. I even know a rapper, I can't say your name, that had a tattoo
Really?
of a
girlfriend.
girlfriend, a name.
Ex-girlfriend.
Name.
Name.
Yeah. And then they just cover with a little different things.
Well, it's okay. The name's okay. Well, if we can just
Yeah.
change a little bit, but it's actually one of my friend.
Oh,
It actually
a
was her
face?
face.
It's okay, you can put a little mustache, put a little ribbons.
Mustache, like
Yeah.
get a sunglass on her.
And make a gangster
face.
girl.
Gangster girl.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Maybe,
come on,
yeah.
people. Like, if you're not gonna get married, don't do things like that. I know lovey-dovey things is okay, but
Tattoos.
tattoo, that's getting too strong, you know. But anyhow,
Anyhow, yeah.
well, me, I never tried a couple things, but I hope I'll do it one day. Next
One
time.
day, yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'll do one
Okay,
day.
next thing that you should know if you're in Korea is the celebrating thing every 100 days. This kind of stressing though. For some people. For some people.
I think this thing, counting days.
Yeah.
This today, 22.
Usually the most famous is 100.
100.
Hundreds, 200, 200.
Anniversary
Then
thing.
500 and
500,
1,000.
1,000, yeah. 1,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, like, of course, like, you know, in the States or in the different places, we celebrate, you know, the big yearly milestones, they call it. But in Korea, instead of like counting months and stuff, they count these days.
Days.
Starting with 100. And it's more common for younger and you know, these more affectionate couples to celebrate this way.
Yep.
I mean, not everyone really actually pay attention to this, but
Yeah.
I do recommend, especially guys, if you're dating a Korean girl,
Korean girl.
you should at least remember the dates.
Dates,
Because
like
she
100
might
days.
want to ask you like, oh, opa,
며칠 됐어 우리?
you know what day is today? You don't know what day is today? Come on, like, you know, they get mad and you get fights. So, guys, if you're dating a Korean girl, not all, but you should like kind of know what's going on. So, Kevin, any memorable events that you done to your girl, or maybe the girl did to you?
The one that I liked, she gave me a picture
Picture.
of me. She drew a picture of me.
Oh, she actually drew
Yeah.
hand drawing?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
And you cried? And you got all touchy?
and I was very because she didn't actually she don't draw normally.
Oh, but she tried to draw.
She tried to draw my face,
That's
but it wasn't that good, to be honest. But you know, I get that her effort,
Yeah.
effort. So
Well, I do have this one girlfriend before that made chocolates for Valentine's Day.
chocolates.
But she spent the whole night to make the chocolates for me and for my crew at that time. At that time, my crew, we had a lot of people.
I see.
So she knocked on my door in the morning. It's like I opened it and she bring out with this big basket with chocolates.
Oh.
She got all tired. It's like, what is this? Like, okay, this is for you. The rest, please give it to your crew member.
I see.
And she just like stayed on the sofa and just slept. And that looked so lovely at that time. You know,
Oh, nice.
you feel like you're being loved and stuff.
You know how in Korea, I don't think this is actually in other countries, but you know, girls how they make the star with a paper, right? And they stack them in a like this whole big bottle. I mean, the glass bottle, I guess.
But I think those kind of presents, it depends who you give to.
who you give to,
Because
okay.
some girls or some guys, they want something else. They don't want like papers like double folded and stuff. Because I saw in a survey like they asked to a girl, what would you like to receive as a present in anniversary? Would you like this like 1,000 roses papered like whatever?
Yeah.
Like no. I want ring. I want necklaces. I want
a
those
bag.
those C bags. You
Yeah,
know.
the bling bling.
Yeah.
You know, I want the thing from
So guys or girls, whoever you're doing the thing, just make sure you know what you're doing.
Kill Hill and all the hills and
But I mean, if you really love each other, anything is good.
anything is good.
Even
If
those
you-
little paper folded thing will look like a gold, you know. Oh, that was good.
But if it's gold, then I think it's
it's better.
better.
It's better. Oh, I have no doubt on that. Okay, I have a couple of minutes. I think yes, I'm okay. I have this one last place that I really want to introduce.
Okay.
Before I go, it's called the Sky Rose Garden.
Where's that?
It's right up on the Daehan Cinema. It's one of the first movie theaters in Korea.
Okay.
And this garden is full of roses.
Oh.
It's very romantic. And actually, since there's a cinema on below, you can take your girl. And before, like, after the movie, rather than going first floor, you can go to I think the 8th floor.
Oh, I see.
And I've never been there, but I heard it's very romantic. Hopefully, this winter I'll go. Hopefully. If not, oh, maybe I'll just go by myself and check some flowers.
Smell the rose.
Yeah. Very sad.
Sad.
Okay. Anyhow, it's about
Okay.
me to go.
All right. Our last song, Date by Juniel. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye, home.
Holla at your boy.
Woo.
Searching for you. Who knows when, where, and how we'll meet? David O is searching for you.
David, tell us who we'll be meeting today.
What's up, Kevin and Hoppy listeners? Today I'm out in the busy streets of Hanam and I found someone to interview for Searching for You. Hey, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Grace.
Grace, where are you from?
I was born in Korea, but I was raised in California.
California, I love California. Whereabouts are you from?
Southern California, like the South Bay area.
Bay Area, so all your friends are there, I'm guessing. Why don't you do a little shout out to your friends?
Hey guys!
I'm surprised how many people just say, hey guys, and they don't say like, I love you, I miss you. But I'm sure you do. I'm sure you miss California, right? Do you miss it?
Yeah, it's weird because my parents live in Korea, but all my friends are back in California, so it's weird coming to Korea, but
But what's nice about Korea then? Your family's here for starters, but what else do you do for fun?
Well, usually when I come to Korea, it's for the break, so a lot of it is just traveling with my parents and just catching up with family, yeah.
Will you be traveling anywhere anytime soon?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to China.
To China? Whereabouts?
So I'll be going to Shanghai and Beijing.
Have you ever been before?
No, it'll be my first time, so I'm actually a little nervous, but excited.
Actually, I've been to Beijing, and I'm telling you, it is awesome. Okay, the pollution can get a little bad, but the food, I love the food. There's so many different things you got to try there. And check out the zoo, too. The zoo is absolutely massive, and they have, like, a lot of pandas.
Yeah.
Right? So you're excited about that?
Yeah. I think we're going to Chengdu, where they have the panda zoos.
Where are they panda zoos? Okay, I didn't go to just the panda zoo, but that sounds fantastic. But you're living in Korea now. What would you say is one of the highlights of growing up or living in Korea that like people from overseas could experience if they came?
I think Korea is really accessible. So if you want to just like go to a different city or go to a different like even like the countryside or anywhere, it's very easy. You can just take the subway or the train, and you can go exploring wherever, whenever you want.
That is a fun thing to do, going exploring with friends, taking photos, experiencing Korea and its culture. But one thing about Korea's culture, K-pop, it is huge, definitely huge here, huge in California. So there must be a song that you'd personally like to request. Which song would you like to request? I know there is just so many to pick from, so I'm going to give you a second, but you got to pick.
Can I request 서인영's 편지?
서인영's 편지, sure thing, that'll be coming your way. Have a fantastic time here in Korea. While those are searching for you, until next time, I'm David O.
Heartbeat special song for you. On our special, we are playing all the request songs that we couldn't play for you over the months. Our next song is requested from Zayn B in Tunisia, No by BTS, then Tovar in Mexico, New East featured by Yuara of Hello Venuses, Pretty. After that, we'll listen to a request from Koei in Malaysia, Akdong Musicians, I Love You. Alright, let's have a listen to it. Now let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The question was, in soccer, the score of 3-2 is named after this person. Who is this person? The answer was number 2, Pele. The winner will be announced after the show on a Heartbeat message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winner will receive exclusive Polaroid photo of Zea. I'll be back with one more song. Here is Troublemaker by Takers. It's time to close out Heartbeat for Thursday, September 26th. I'll be back tomorrow with another great K-pop playlist. Here's our last song, Don't Be by AT, featured by Gigs. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. 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 Bye.